Have you ever faced a frustrating error while working on your web project? If you've encountered issues with service workers and content security policy, you're in the right place. Today, we will explore a common problem and how to resolve it. I totally understand how annoying it can be when your carefully configured settings suddenly lead to errors. You're not alone in this. Many developers have faced similar challenges when dealing with service workers and CSP. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. A user recently asked, "Is it expected behavior that my service worker throws an error when I change the content security policy?" They noticed that after changing the CSP, their service worker was throwing a violation error. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together. So what could be happening here? When you change your content security policy, it can affect how scripts, including service workers, are loaded. If the service worker was registered before the CSP change, it may not comply with the new rules, leading to those frustrating errors. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a crucial tip that can help you avoid these issues in the future. To address the issue with the content security policy and the service worker, the user should first understand that the service worker is registered with the CSP settings that were in place at the time of its installation. Next, the user should consider updating or unregistering the service worker. This action will ensure that the new CSP settings are applied, which can resolve the loading errors. Additionally, the user should verify that the new CSP configuration allows the service worker script to load. This can be done by checking the CSP directives in the response headers. Finally, the user should test the application to confirm that the service worker is functioning correctly with the updated CSP settings. This can be done by navigating to the application and checking for any errors in the console. Fun fact, the first service workers were introduced to help improve offline experiences, but they can sometimes feel like they have a mind of their own when it comes to CSP. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggested by a user is to ensure that the service worker updates immediately. They recommend using the skip waiting method, which forces the waiting service worker to become active right away. This method helps apply the new content security policy settings without delay, ensuring that both the current client and any other open tabs are updated. Here's that crucial tip I promised. Always test your service worker after making changes to your CSP. This simple step can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. You should now have a better understanding of how service workers interact with content security policy changes. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button for more tips, and don't forget to check out our next video for more troubleshooting advice.